long time no see. This video is not to explain where we've been. That will be in another video, but since I'm going to be uploading this one first, it's really not that big of a deal, so it's not like something that y'all should be like really excited for. So just really quickly, we decided to do something different, and I really wanted to make sure that I knew everything there was to know about this. So I've been reading multiple books and learning a lot about it. Not be confused about anything. I wanted to make sure I knew exactly what I was doing. That's why we have been gone, but yeah. Also, I wanted to quickly say, I have been doing so good with my water. I can't even tell you guys how excited I am about this. I've always kind of said that if it's not working, wait until you find something that works for you, because there's going to be something that just, it clicks. And this is it. I got this really cute water bottle from Target, and it is 1 liter, and I drink 3 of these a day. I'm going to go into the actual video since I've already taken up 4 minutes. So this is like a little Q&A, get to know me sort of thing. I thought that'd be good because I'm like sharing this journey with you. That's a huge part of my life, and I thought that it would be a good idea to tell you guys more about myself. And my mom's gonna be making a separate one, so we're gonna have like, instead of us both being in one video, we're gonna have one for me and one for her. So her video is gonna be coming up a little bit later. I don't know if she can film it today or if we have to wait until the weekend, but we have like 3 or 4 videos that we want to film. So I got these questions from my sister. She actually just started a YouTube channel. I'm just warning you guys, this video might be really long. She started her own YouTube channel, and I'm so excited about. She has a channel about her being a vegan and veganism. Yeah, if you want to go check her out, definitely I'll have her link to her video down in the description. Y'all should definitely go check her out, even if you're not interested in being a vegan. She talks a lot. She's going to be talking a lot about living a healthy lifestyle, that sort of thing. And I've definitely gotten a lot of inspiration from her, and she's definitely helped me a lot in my wanting to lose weight. And she did actually lose a lot of weight from veganism. So y'all should go check her out. I'll definitely leave her channel down in the description, and I would highly recommend you go check her out. Next question is, do you have any pets? As like a family, we have a dog and a fish. His name is Cooper. I've had him since I was in elementary school. We had another dog, and then that dog got stolen actually. So that's awesome. Yeah, literally our dog got stolen out of our backyard. And then we got Cooper, and now he's pretty awesome. And then my pets, I have a fish named Bella. She's a betta fish. And then I have 2 guinea pigs, Coco and Humphrey. And then I have a rabbit named Adeline. Do I have any hobbies? Yes, I have 3 major hobbies, but you know, there's some that are here and there. But I go shooting with my dad. That's something that we do together. It's kind of like a bonding thing that we have. It's really fun. I do quickly want to say that yes, it is fun. It's something that we do, but it's not a toy. It is something you have to be very, very safe with, something very, very careful with. You don't mess around with guns or anything like that. We keep them very safe in our home where no one can get to them. You just have to take all those precautions, and that's like, there's so much to guns that if you don't know what you're doing, you don't need to be shooting a gun. Just very, very important to be safe and careful with a gun. A gun can kill you, and you don't want to mess around with it. It's not a toy. And then I also very much enjoy cooking, which is kind of like why I am where I am, but I am trying to learn more about healthy foods that come natural and that sort of thing, and cooking with those instead of making more unhealthy dishes, but making more dishes with pure, really good for you food. And then my other passion and hobby is makeup. I was going to actually be a makeup artist professionally, and I was going to go get certified, but that did not work out because this lady wanted $15,000 up front in cash. I'm sorry, but who has $15,000 in cash just ready to give you? No, I don't have that. And to be honest with you, I don't really think that's what I want to do for with the rest of my life. Okay, so the next question is, what makes you happiest? That's a really hard question. I would definitely say my family and my pets. My pets make me really, really happy. Are you in a relationship? No. Okay. What are you studying in college and why? I am not in college yet. I'm still in high school, but I'm about to graduate, and I'm going to college for construction management to be a construction manager. I'm really excited about it. Something that I have a passion for, and I've always really wanted to do something with that field, and so that is what I'm going to college for. When was your first kiss? I think my first kiss was in like 6th grade? 7th grade. 6th grade, 7th grade? I don't really remember the grade I was in. I was in middle school. It was a boy that I had just met. I like transferred classes, and he was in my class I transferred into, which was like a tech class. And I met him that day. He texted me the next day asking me to be his girlfriend. I'm like, dude, I met you yesterday. What are you talking about? Later down the road, we ended up dating, and he was my very first kiss. Okay. If you had a superpower, what would it be? I would be able to read minds, but only when I wanted to. What do you want to do when you grow up? I want to be a construction manager. I don't know if there's like a question about future, but I want to be a construction manager for about 6 years, somewhere around there, while saving a lot of money. I have so many ideas for money to be saving when you're a single girl, making a lot of money. I don't know, I'm thinking about my future down the road, children and all of that. But I am going to also be saving money because I do want to start my own house flipping business. And I do want to start with my dad. Don't know if he'll want to do that. He has plans for after he retires to get an RV and just like travel the world. So he might not end up doing it with me, but that is what I want to do. So yeah, I don't know really what's going to happen, but I do want to end up starting my own house flipping business and flipping houses. So yeah. How would you spend $1 billion? I am totally stealing my sister's answer for this. I'm probably gonna be stealing some of her answers because her answers were so good, but and so true. But starting a like animal shelter, a no-kill animal shelter, and like taking animals in and taking care of them. But yes, I would start a little shelter for all of those animals because a lot of rabbits get neglected, and people who buy rabbits because for like Easter or that sort of thing, and then realize how much work they are. I'm not even kidding when I tell you this. People let them go outside. They are not wild rabbits. They are house rabbits. Don't live outside. They don't know how to protect themselves. They don't survive like that. They get fed by a person. A lot of people buy rabbits from breeders and don't adopt rabbits, which is very, very sad. Do not buy rabbits from breeders. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Adopt a rabbit. I adopted mine. She was 2 years old and she got neglected. Somebody put her in a cage and set her outside. So I'm just happy that she now lives in a home with me, very safe. So that's what I do with $1 billion. Is that what I said? $1 billion. I would open a shelter for animals. What is your favorite thing about yourself? Probably my makeup skills. I don't know. I don't have very many like talents. Do you follow a religion or a spiritual practice? Yes, no, maybe so. I grew up Christian. That's kind of what my family is. Like my grandma and my dad. But I don't really know what I believe. I've done a lot of research on different religions, but I find myself to be more of a spiritual person, believing in, I don't know, I believe in ghosts and that sort of thing. I think that we die and our spirits go around. I do believe more in like a spiritual thing. I don't really have like a word for it. I don't know, maybe I'll do more research and find a religion that fits me, but I just haven't really found one yet. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? I loved my sister's answer for this. I was kind of thinking about like, what would I do? Like, there's obviously a lot of stuff that I would change, but I don't know. I would definitely change the fact that people are so quick to judge. I respect that other people are different than you, and that we're all human and we all make mistakes, and we're all just living on this planet wanting to survive and love each other. And I just think we should all have a little bit more respect for each other and love each other, as we are all human, and people have different opinions on things. People will disagree, and that's good. That's what makes us not all the same, you know? What would it be like if all of us agreed on everything and looked the exact same, you know? What kind of world would that be? So, I don't know. I wish people could be a little bit more understanding and respect each other more. Do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? Introvert all the way, all the way. I can't, there's stories I could tell you, but I'm not gonna throw people under the bus, okay? But yes, I'm definitely an introvert. What are you most thankful for? 100% my family. I'm thankful for like my grandma and all of them, but definitely like my mom, my dad, and my sister. There's nothing in our lives that could happen that could separate us and make us treat each other any differently, if that makes sense. And we just kind of all have that connection and that sort of like mentality of we're all just gonna love each other all the time, no matter what. It's just, and it's not like something we're just gonna say and then it's not gonna come true. Like, we've gone through our stuff and we're still here, aren't we? Yeah. In your opinion, what is the most important thing in life? Family, love. What motivates you to succeed? My dad. Not wanting to disappoint him and wanting him to be proud of me, and him wanting me to succeed makes me want to succeed. And I don't know, just definitely my dad. In what ways are you the same as your child self? How am I answering? I don't know. Very, very different than how I was as a child, especially like a very young child. I've definitely grown in my lifetime and I'm very young still, but yeah, I've changed so much. How am I the same? Being a little fashionista. I've always been very into fashion and clothing and makeup and hair and that sort of thing. And I think that's really the only thing that has like been the same with me in my life. What is your dream car? Excuse me. A Ford 250, Lariat, or King Ranch. Both are good, but this is so silly. I know some of y'all are gonna be like, what the heck? But I prefer the older versions. So I would want a 2008 or 2011 Ford 250 Lariat. I actually don't want a new version. Not because of the price. Yes. Oh my god. Expensive. But But yeah, they changed the body build of it and I don't like it. It is literally it is a Ford 150 but bigger. Oh, I do like it because I like the F-150 body as well, but if I'm gonna be getting the 250, I want the OG look of it a lot better. It looks a little bit more like industrial and hard, if that makes any sense. I just like it a lot better. But if I'm getting a 250, I need a backup camera. But the good thing is that the older versions have a backup camera too. So that's good. I can barely park my Honda Accord. What the heck? You think I'm gonna be able to park a truck? What are you talking about? I can't. Okay. I do have a question though. Me as a truck lover, someone who has done a lot of research on trucks and knows everything there is to know about Ford F-150s, why do people with trucks always park backwards? Like, why do they always pull in like this? Like, I don't get it. I don't know if it's because, like, it's easier to do that than, like, pulling out. I don't know. If y'all know, let me know. I've been wondering this question for a long time. Let me know. And then the last question is, what instrument do you wish you could play? I wish I could play the piano. Sort of. It's not like I really want to play the piano, but if I had to play an instrument, I wish I could play the piano. That's kind of cool. I think the piano is really pretty. I love the sound of it. Yeah, I've never played an instrument. Why did I choose to do this? I don't know, but I had a band class and I decided to switch it to PE. What? Why would you do that? I don't know. Maybe there was a cute boy in that class or something. I don't even remember. But I did switch my band class to PE. But in band, I was going to play the flute. So yeah, that's all the questions. I know this video is so long. I hope I can get my editing skills a little better. I have the same timer. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when your alarm goes off, which is the alarm that you wake up to, my heart like falls to my stomach. I don't know why. It's a little weird, but yeah, I like freak out whenever I hear that noise. But that was my alarm to go cook my meal, and that's good because this is the end of the video. So I am going to go cook my meal